Okay, welcome to Starz Toronto, and we're here with Coco Leah.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, girl? She's actually been on the scene doing her thing really heavy right now. You've probably seen her promoting all over Facebook, IG, and Twitter. So can you first tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been doing music?
I've been singing for 15 years, but only performing for about the last 3.
Okay.
More steadily 2 years ago. I started doing, I think about 10 shows that first year. So I started about June, and then after that, last year I just kept banging them out. So
Sweet. So what was your motivation to really go hard at it? Like, you've been singing for 15. What made you really get out here?
Well, I was a mother.
Okay.
I'm a mother of a 5-year-old, but before that, even I was a teenager when I was starting out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a bunch of things I was going through, and I was going to school and stuff like that. So I worked for a while, and then I started the music, and then just got more serious, and I had my son. So after a few years of having him, then I started more serious with the music.
Okay, it's in your veins, you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll touch on that actually. Being a mother, I'm a mother as well, and also being a female in this industry. Like, how do you deal with that? What's your feelings about it?
Well, first of all, you have to have a good balance. I'm sure you can understand that. So family, like I've said before, is number one always, and then you just gotta find time. For me, I find time during the day. I work as an administrator in an office.
Okay.
Thankfully, I'm able to do a lot of posting and a lot of promo there, and networking as well. So and then when I come home, I'm mommy, and then the rest of the time I'm doing music.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I find my balance.
Perfect. And obviously your inspiration.
Yeah, he's a big inspiration. Music's always been a therapy to me. From very young, writing poetry, writing music, dancing, and singing, and then performing. So it's always been a big part of my life.
Well, you're a great performer.
Thank you.
And you've been doing a lot of shows. Do you want to let people know when your next show is as well?
My next show, I'm competing in Newmarket. It's an R&B competition with Dan Barker Booking Agency. So that's going to be another big one. I just did one on the 31st and got second, so I'm trying to get first place this time.
Okay, and what's the prize?
That should be, it's a huge package. There should probably be a photo shoot in there.
Okay.
Video, a lot of radio promo, and a lot of other online promo, and others I don't know yet because they haven't listed everything yet.
Okay, great. So you have this out. This has 4 songs on it. It's called Real Life, Coco Leah. And how did you put this together? What's your main focus? Do you rap as well?
Depending on the song, I do rap. That was actually, those songs were recorded a long time ago.
Okay.
Those were a lot, I lost a lot of music, unfortunately, but that was made a long time ago. It was written over a long period of time in my life, and it's called Real Life because every song in there is literally a caption of different parts of my life.
Okay.
A lot of struggles and a lot of things that were going on. So, yeah, that's how that came to be, so.
And you recently just put out your first video, Sunrise, and that's actually on STARZZTORONTO.com.
Yeah.
You can check that out. And I think that was directed by Brown Guy.
Yeah, Brown Guy. Yeah.
So what was your inspiration and your vision for that song and the video?
With that song, it was written to help myself go through something and inspire me to just stay positive, but it's also to inspire other people and help them just stay positive. So whatever you're going through, no matter how hard it is, there's always somebody else going through something harder, so you can get through it, or else it wouldn't come your way. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's
basically it.
really good way to be.
It's hard, but yeah.
So I really actually like that. That's why I really wanted to reach out and do this interview with you, because I like how you're out there and you're being positive and you're teaching the younger generation, the girls out here. You were also part of something, Northern Queens.
Yeah, Alicia Cinnamon started a movement called Northern Queens, and it's basically a showcase that she puts on that are all females, and it's basically to empower females and let people know that there's a lot of female talent out there that people don't know about. And with females, sometimes it's hard to just come out there and show what they're talented with or what they do, because it's so male dominated. So yeah, she's been doing that for a few years now, and I've had the pleasure of doing 3 shows with her, and now she also includes Northern Kings too, but it's still mostly all females. So Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so we know that you have Sunrise video. My personal favorite track of yours is Lay Down. I love it. It's so good. It just like reminds me of like an old R&B, so
that was the goal.
Are you doing a video for that?
Yeah, I'm almost done that. I'm shooting that with Freddie Fame, and Try Shy's on that track as well. So there's just a few scenes more to shoot, and then that'll be
he's
out
really
soon
good too.
Yeah,
Try Shy's good.
She's wicked, yeah.
So I just wanted to also touch base on something else. Being a female artist and you're going on tours, you're performing all the time, like do you go by yourself? Like what's your support basis? Like how do you work with all the men and still be able to shine? Like,
first of all, I've always been a tomboy.
Okay.
Always. I always looked up to my older brother and stuff, so I've always been a tomboy. So I've always actually gotten a lot of heat from females too, because I was always friends with a lot of guys because they're just easier to get along with, to be honest with you. But there's no bullshit usually. So I mean, it's easy for me to get along with guys like that, but it's also hard being a female because of the same reason. Guys can be awesome, but unfortunately they want something
all the time.
So I mean, you have to kind of find a balance there too, like being nice and being professional, and just sometimes having to just be a bitch in a way, excuse my language. So you have to just let them know that you're just there to do business and do music, and that's it. If you want to do it, you want to do it. If you don't, you don't.
Of course. So any big projects that you have been waiting to do that you haven't done yet?
My EP's coming out, chapter 1, that's almost done, ready to come out. But there's an EP with a buddy of mine, Phase 1.
Okay.
So we're gonna be working on an EP together and have that coming out soon. I have a lot of collabs that I'm gonna be doing. So there's some I've already done with Phase 1. I'm gonna do with Philosophical, with Lone Star. There's a whole bunch of collabs coming up. So I want to put a CD together of all those collabs. But then I wanted to work on another EP once this one comes out.
That's great.
To release this summer or fall. So.
Okay. So do you think that you'll be doing any shows abroad, like the States?
Yeah, I really want to do that, and I'm getting on radio over there. Okay. So
what radio station?
Ramcast radio.
Okay.
2 Local radio. Also in the Ukraine too. There's a bunch of different radio stations.
Yeah, I wanted to know your background. What is
Portuguese?
You're Portuguese.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Yeah. So
I love Portuguese food, by the way.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's the best.
Yeah, I'll take that over pizza.
Well, yeah, Italians, we're not just...
Italian food's good too, though.
But I mean, most people think of it as just pizza, pasta, whatever. But like Portuguese food, there's so much dynamic. Like it's crazy. It's all over the board.
Seasoning, it's
yummy.
Really good. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to touch base on anything else that you are doing in the future, and also let the people know your social media so they can go check out your music as well.
Okay, so I started off writing poetry a long time ago too. So my goal was to write 2 poetry books to start. So one would be geared more towards like the younger audience, to reach out to the youth, and then the other one would be more of a more broad audience, depending on different scenarios in life, and have publish those too.
Is that how you started, was writing poetry, and then you just turned it into music? Or how does your writing...
I just wrote down feelings, to be honest with you, because there was a lot of things I was going on that I was going through, so I just wrote feelings. And even now, sometimes a wicked few lines will come to me and I'll have to just write them down. I might not remember the rest of it. I'm just like, oh, that sounds wicked. And then by the end of it, you just put it all together.
Cool.
And then some things just sound better as poems, and some things you compile it to be a song. So.
Do you feel also, because you can sing and rap, that you have some people that really like your singing? And because I know I get that. It's like I can sing and rap, so it's like I have the people that really like me rapping, and then I have the people that don't want me rapping and really like me singing. It's like, do you go through that? You have both audiences.
Yeah, you have both audiences. Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, how does that make you feel when they say, you should just rap or you should just sing? Like, what do you say to those people?
I just say I get more people that tell me they would want me to just sing, but to be honest, people just I feel they don't even really care, to be honest. They just like what I do. But I do have people that would say more than singing overall. But I just tell them I just do whatever comes to my mind. Because I didn't used to rap.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be just poetry and just singing. Mm-hmm. But then it just, I started with Lay You Down, actually. And then it just, because it just came out that way. The way the beat was, I was just feeling it that way and it came out. And then it's happened since then too. So I would just tell them I do what I feel. I don't really have a structure.
Okay.
I just do what I feel. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then that's cool too.
Cool. So, okay. Sweet. So yeah, tell them all your social media.
Okay, so SoundCloud, it's Coco Leah. So that's CocoLeah. Instagram is coco.leah. Facebook, there's 2 pages. They're both Coco Leah. And Twitter is at Coco Leah 061702. And then YouTube's coming soon as well.
Yes, because you got to get those videos up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a little late.
So you know that Starzz Toronto will definitely post Lay Down.
Yeah,
so send that.
All right, I'm sending
and
that.
We're going to follow Coco Leah and see what else she's doing in the future, so don't worry about that. And thank you so much for having
Thanks, girl. Thanks, girl.
You're welcome. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm happy to have you. Thanks so much.
So we're out. Peace.
Peace.